No, it's time for our weekly dollars and cents segment. Most of us want to get the best prices while we complete our holiday shopping. That means we have to ignore the sales and shop around.
All too often, those so-called sale prices are actually fake. That's according to a 6-month investigation by checkbook.org. Consumer man Herb Weisbaum is here with the results of this price survey. So Herb, what did Checkbook do here?
Well, we tracked prices for 25 items at 25 major retailers for 6 months. Names you know, Best Buy and Amazon and Home Depot, Macy's, Nordstrom, Target, Banana Republic, and of course your favorite, Steve, Lululemon, and see what the prices were. And we found that in many cases, the sale prices were actually bogus. They were selling the items at that price most of the time, all the time, or a whole lot of the time. There were only 3 retailers of the 25 that we found that actually offered legitimate sales during our survey, and they were Apple, Dell, and a company you may be familiar with called Costco.
Interesting.
Very interesting. We've all seen the signs that say 40, 50, or 60% off regular price. How can they say that?
Because they never charge the regular price. So they come up with a fictitious regular price, and you've all seen it, the tag, it's regular price, list price, normal price, sold at. They have it crossed out, and then they give you the discount from that, the 40, 50, 60% off, whatever it is. If you're always selling the item at 40 or 50 or 60% off, that then becomes the regular price. That's the price they sell it at. It's not a sale price. The whole idea is to motivate you, Steve. We talked last week. You said you're a sucker for sale prices. Everyone is. You see the 60% off or whatever, and you go, why even bother to shop around? I can't get it any cheaper than this, but in many cases you can if you bother to shop around. It's a whole psychological thing to just sort of get you to push the button and go and shop, but you're not really saving money in many cases.
And Herb, I'm getting all these sale emails on my phone that I just can't stop looking at. It's so frustrating.
It's probably listening to you right now, too.
It probably is, yeah. In the Checkbook story here, you point out that the explanation that some retailers give for how they determine list or regular price is actually kind of comical. Explain what you mean by that.
Yeah, we looked at some of the websites. Some didn't even explain what list price or regular price was, but we found a couple that were indeed very comical. Here is part of what it said on the Kohl's website. They explained that the, quote, regular or original price of an item is the former or future offered price for the item or a comparable item by Kohl's or another retailer. Or the item or the future, they have a time machine. So is Best Buy. They say current price or the future price. They're able to look into the future and know what the price may be. That gives you an idea of what they're doing when they're saying these list prices. They're making it up is what they're doing in many cases.
Okay, is this sort of marketing legal? How are they getting away with this?
Well, the retailers say there's nothing wrong with it because they explain what they're doing. Checkbook believes it's deceptive, and I will just leave you with this. This is what the Federal Trade Commission rules say about comparisons, that discounts are illegal if the former price being advertised is not bona fide but fictitious. For example, when an artificial inflated price was established for the purpose of enabling the subsequent offer of a large reduction. The bargain being advertised is a false one. The purchaser is not receiving the unusual value that he expects. That's what the Federal Trade Commission says. Consumer groups for years have been asking them to enforce this rule. They have not wanted to do it. They say they have other things to deal with. They say it's up to the states to enforce this. The states simply don't have the resources to enforce this. So it's basically a free-for-all now, and you got to protect yourself.
My gosh, what a mess. So for people watching at home, Herb, what's the takeaway here?
Takeaway is comparison shop. Don't assume that because it says it's a sale, it's really a sale, a legitimate sale. Use your smartphone device, Steve. You have it with you all the time. Check when you're in the store. Is it really a good price? What am I getting? Is there some other retailer who's offering it for less? If there is, ask the store if they'll match the price, or if not, go to the other retailer. Just don't assume that they're being honest with you when they show you those signs.
Yeah, you got to do more research, more investigating. Where can we find more about Checkbook's investigation?
You can go to checkbook.org and read the full story, including all the ones that we say did fake sales most of the time. We'll list all the names of the retailers, and also you can listen to the latest podcast at consumerpedia.org. And Steve, don't worry about size for me. Gift card will be just fine.
I was wondering. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah.
Okay, gift card.
On his Christmas shopping list.
Shop around for the gift cards. Why do you assume I'm a Lululemon shopper, by the way?
Because you're so fashionable.
Oh.
People don't know this, but when I was at Como in the newsroom, I always used to call him Pocket Square Steve.
You did, yeah.
Oh, my.
Always got to have the little coif. You look good too, my friend.
And I was Sweater Vest Herb.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
I love Herb with his little sweater vest. Love it.
Oh, too funny.
Thank you, Herb.
Yes.
Way
Appreciate
too
the
much
advice.
information. Have a happy Thanksgiving,
Thank
you guys.
You too.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Oh, my goodness.